They met in the ring. They met as amateurs, and Carter outpointed Chandler in a 3-round match. Chandler at the time had only fought once before that bout. Round 1 scheduled for 15. Carter is 27 years old, ranked second by the WBA. Record of 23-1, 13 by knockout. Chandler, 25 years old at 5'7", very tall for a bantamweight. 27-0, 2 draws, 14 by knockout, and as we mentioned right at the top, those knockouts have come in recent years.
He has an exceptional reach advantage, Jeff Chandler does. Right now, he's very patiently waiting for Carter to get through with his first-round anxieties of a championship fight. Remember, Chandler's been here before. He is supremely confident as a champion. He is truly one of our great champions fighting right now. At a time in boxing where every division has an exceptional boxer as a champion, Jeff Chandler stands right up on top.
Chandler's last bout, December 10th, knocked out Hiro Murata of Japan. 8 months earlier, they had fought to a draw. This is a true Philadelphia matchup. Good combination by Dancing Machine Carter.
Chandler just apparently ready to give up this first round just to see what Carter's got. Let him get that little bit of that anxiety out of his way. Low punch by the champion, warned by the referee.
Chandler and Carter, the only 2 ranked Americans in this 118-pound bantamweight class, which is dominated by Latin American and Oriental boxers. Mentioned earlier, the first time that 2 Americans have fought for this title since back in 1947. Right hand delivered by Carter.
Joking Jeff Chandler, really patient with his adversary. This first round has really not done anything to him.
Chandler with a feeling out opening round against the challenger. And we are final seconds. First round live from Philadelphia. Best known and top referees, a veteran of 49 championship bouts, Arthur McCanty, is with us after explaining his boxing scoring system. And Arthur, you have that first round for Carter, and as you explained earlier, you break it down minute by minute.
I had the first minute for Chandler and the second and third minute for Carter, breaking the round down into 3 separate parts, thereby ending at a score of 10-9 in favor of Carter.
What would happen if one of the fighters had an overwhelmingly successful 1 minute and the other fighter had...
That fighter, yes, that fighter who had that very, very overwhelmingly first minute could win the round, because he could have had, let's say, a knockdown or 2, and the other fellow could have just coasted and won the last 2 minutes. And I would have won it to that first minute.
And Johnny Carter coming out of the second round. Freddie, how'd you score that first round?
Exactly the same, 10-9. Right now, to catch up with the action in the second round, Mr. Carter's got a rocket in there someplace. He is fighting fast and he's fighting hard. And again, joking Jeff Chandler just watching him, looking for his opening and losing points.
Watch your heads inside, fellas. Watch your heads.
Jeff Chandler defending his WBA bantamweight championship for the 5th time, going against his one-time high school classmate, Johnny Dancing Machine Carter.
first time in 2 rounds, Chandler got off some combinations and got in there. Starting to fight, he missed. You see, Chandler missed 2 punches, and back came Carter with some pity-patting shots, but he did land 4 or 5 as he came ahead. The aggressor landed the points.
Jeff Chandler with a slight height advantage, 1.5 inches on the challenger Carter. Carter's only loss, 10-round decision to Sergio Castro back in October of '80. Took a good left hand from Chandler. And that is a loss that Carter was able to avenge. Good exchange. And this is round 3. Marv Albert along with the fight doctor, Freddie Pacheco. Referee Arthur McCanny is with us, running down his scoring system. And Arthur had all 3 minutes of that second round for the challenger Carter. How'd you see it?
I do too. Carter is fighting a very exciting beginning rounds. However, his corners told him you're fighting too fast. Take it easy. You're going to burn yourself out, which is terrible to hear.
There's K.O. Becky O'Neill, the manager. Jeff Chandler. Carter continues to attempt to land combinations. That time not able to connect on Chandler. Carter showing the quickness we discussed earlier.
Hey, he's certainly confident he can go all 15 rounds like this. I'm not. Chandler seems to know something we don't know, because he is oh so patient. He's waiting right now. He's mounting his first good attack.
Carter got in with that launching left.
Carter fighting on nervous energy, but Chandler seeming to just husband his energy and waiting for a serious attack.
Jeff Chandler coming on in this 3rd round. He's landing to the head of Carter.
That's the opening of the Chandler barrage we've been waiting for.
Bob Otto not looking happy, looking on. Most of Chandler's punches have been meaningful in this 3rd round.
Drawing a small bit of a warning from the referee for those low punches by Chandler, but really those trunks are up so high.
Chandler painting the face of Johnny Carter. Awesome round for the champion.
Now because both men are punching.
Right hand that hurt Carter.
Here's the case of a guy that's in the corner doing all the damage. He's in the corner, he's doing the damage to Carter. Look, Carter's attacking.
Looking to get off the ropes. And Chandler wants to go at close quarters with Carter. Finally, Carter able to get outside.
And before he did, he's taken some hammering. There's a rip under the right eye, a nick under the left eye of Carter. Chandler at his destructive best for that minute that he had him up against the ropes.
This is scheduled for 15.
I don't think any two human beings can keep this up for 15 rounds.
Carter is very wobbly.
Carter beginning to buckle under the assault. This is what you call tough, mean action. This is the kind that wins a round, but it wins the fight.
The corner of Johnny Carter motioning to the referee and trying to get the message across that Jeff Chandler was holding onto the ropes while he was hitting.
He did that one time, and it was, it's not fair, and it's, but he was sort of joking with him, as you could say, laughing at him derisively, and they're right in complaining.
And Chandler right at Carter as we open up this fifth round. Chandler was feeling out rounds over the first two and throwing the barrage starting around 3 and has taken complete command of this bout.
That's pulled it even because they're now at
Lockhart along with the fight doctor, Bertie Pacheco, the champion, Jeff Chandler, has pulled in front. As we open up the 6th round, let's listen in on the corner of Johnny Dancing Machine Carter.
The right hand over, short right hand over the lead. When you go to the left, you hit him with the hook. Okay. You're staying in front of him too much. Okay. I want you to box your hand, box around from your bounce and get yourself together. Okay. I know what I'm talking about. Get yourself together, then you fight some more. And counterpunch this guy.
Obvious unhappiness in the corner of Johnny Carter, who's being told you're fighting Chandler's fight.
Great advice from the corner. They said Chandler's been training for these kind of fights where you get on the rope and maul. Why are you fighting that way? Get out there and dance. You're the dancing machine, and he's right. Great advice from the corner.
Right hand jammed by Chandler with the photo punch motion. Little showtime for Jeff Chandler. They're back in the schoolyard at Black Vocational.
He's getting his win back, and he wants to look good. He's having fun doing it. But I must say, Carter's doing a lot better than he was on the ropes. His eye is closing up. His left eye is closing. They're using the end swell on his right eye. And he's beginning to pay the price for being in there.
Double right hand by Chandler.
Chandler, an awesome punching machine.
Come on out there. Come on out there. Work right out of there. Come on.
Last week we saw another great punching champion in Aaron Pryor, and this week we're seeing the other one. There he goes.
And the referee, Cappuccino, says go to the blue corner. There's some confusion on that count.
Big left hook by Chandler, and he's in trouble.
Chandler looking to end it here. Carter has nothing left. And much time left in the 6th round. Jeff Chandler looking to put Carter away.
Carter getting hammered with vicious shots by the champion. His eyes are glassy. He has no control over his legs.
Stop it, and that's just what Cappuccino does. Jeff Chandler stopping. Juggling out start by Chandler. Came on strong in the 3rd round. The combination by Chandler, and Carter is put down. Chandler slow to get to the corner as the mandatory count was provided for Carter. And all right, let's go to the ring. Here's Ferdy and the champion, Jeff Chandler. Ferdy?
Oh, yeah. Jeff, it looks like you took it very easy the first 2 rounds. Were you pacing yourself?
I was trying to find the style. We didn't have films on the fight, so I couldn't tell how he's gonna fight. You know, I just...
What you got him going? You look like you were taunting him or making fun of him. Were you doing that?
Well, like, he had a lot of his people here, and I figured he wanted to impress him. So that would make him fight. And knowing I was the hardest puncher and the baddest bantamweight in Philadelphia, I knew he'd come.
And you're a great champion. Let me ask you, you satisfied?
Satisfied. I was never worried. I think positive. He is the champ of the world, Jolton Jeff Chandler.
Okay, Jeff, where do you go from here? Who do we look for?
I want Pinto, the other half of the title. I done wiped out just about everything else in division 1 to 5. The lower class from 5 to 10, I really don't care about. But I want Pinto next.
Well, it's Pinto next then for Jolting Jeff Chandler, still the champion of the world.
Yeah, right on.
All right.
I want to thank NBC for doing a beautiful job. Thank you ever so much.
Okay.
Right.
Tennessee.